Okay, everybody, thanks for visiting Plastic Models by Regular Dude again. And this is the big reveal of the Sherman M4A3 with T34 Calliope that I have built for the M group build. This is the vehicle I was modeling. This is a photo I found online, and it's all over the place, so I can't cite the source. But this is the vehicle that I modeled, decals and everything. And like I said in probably my first couple of videos, I think the people at Academy actually got their artwork from this photo. So this is what I was going for, and there's what I have ended up with. It's the M4A3 with T34 Calliope rocket launcher system. And I tried to replicate the photo as much as possible with the gear on the front, the oil spill or the fuel spills, the muddy tracks, so on. Things I did differently from the kit. The kit tracks, as I mentioned, had the incorrect tracks. They had the rubber chevron tracks, and I needed the T54 E1s with duckbill in connectors. So I bought the Kaizen. I did a review on those. You can look back some of the other videos to see that. They turned out very nice. As far as the assembly and so forth, they worked out really well. I would definitely get those tracks again. Modifications I made other than that was the firing system. It had no wiring at all, so I had to look at different resources, and some people online provided me with diagrams of the wiring systems, and going off of that I just replicated as good as I could. But you know, all the tubes are wired, and then all the control wires go down through the loader's periscope flap, because that's where this particular vehicle, that's where the wires went through. I don't know if you can actually see it on this photo on the camera or on the video, but they go in right there. Another thing, these Calliopes often had like some kind of a large wire reinforcing kind of thing going on through here. This one doesn't have it, so therefore I did not include it on here. Other modifications, I had to manufacture these mounts, or not the mounts themselves, but the big weld beads to fit into the turret. On the storage rack, I put you know, a crate, a couple of fuel cans, and then a captured German water jerry can. I just thought it'd be something different. Might tone that down just a little bit. It seems a little bright, but you know, whatever. So anyway, that is it. That is the deal. Now this is the first time I've ever applied like a decent amount of mud, and it's not very much, but I did apply a bit of mud to the inside here. I didn't put as much as in the photo because, I mean, that is really caked on, and after all the work I did on these tracks, I didn't want to cover them up too much because I really like the Kaizen tracks, and you know, I wanted to be able to see some of it. Other than that, I covered most of the changes I did in my previous videos, but this is the finished product for the M group build, and you know, it turned out pretty decent. I like it. I'm still working on weathering and perfecting techniques on that, but it's come a long ways. As a matter of fact, hold the line here a second and we'll make a comparison. Thanks for hanging in there. Here is a comparison. Well, obviously this is the one I just finished. This is the Monogram M4A1 with the T34 Calliope. It's called the Screamin' Mimi. That was the nickname it was given by my troops, I guess. But this is this kit here, not this very one, but this model is the kit that got me involved with armor modeling, and you know, this is the one that started it all, and it really made an impression on me, and I've loved building armor ever since. Now this one here, my son bought for me a few years ago when I got back into the hobby, and this is the second kit I built after getting back in the hobby just a few years ago. And you know, this is way better than the one I did as a kid back in junior high back in the mid-70s, but you can see a little bit of a difference in modeling abilities. This one turned out, I'd say, a little bit better than this one, but you know, it's a progression, and I really did have a lot of fun building this one, and I really like it, and I'm probably going to keep it forever because it's just what got me back into the hobby. But you know, there's a big difference between the two, weathering techniques and, you know, all that kind of stuff, but that's just a quick comparison on the two. And so anyway, that is the finished product for the M group build. So I would really like to hear your comments in the comments below. Constructive criticism. Let me know if you think it's really awesome. Let me know if you think there's stuff that can be fixed. Just whatever. I like constructive criticism because I'm constantly trying to get a little bit better and better with you know, my modeling abilities. And so, you know, that's just what I'm trying to do. And real quick, like, you know, the star of our show today is our new little dude here. Or actually dudette, sorry. This is Coda, our new little baby German Shepherd. It's my daughter's dog. She's a cutie. So anyway, just wanted to show off the dog. Woo. So anyway, that is the end of the M group build. So stay tuned for my next upcoming review on the next kit I'm going to build, which should be pretty soon. So again, questions, comments, criticisms, critiques, suggestions in the box down below. Thanks as always for watching Plastic Models by a Regular Dude, and I will catch you guys all next time.